Good early afternoon, Soul Family. I'm getting a late start today because I spent all kinds of time in bed this morning with Liger, snuggling and going over my dreams and going back to sleep and releasing and talking to Lily and realizing when I woke up this morning that today's the day it gets better all the way around. And that's just the way it is. This is it. Today's the day. So affirm to yourself, today is the day things get better. And at first I said, today is the day things start to get better. And I thought, no, today's just the day things get better, period. Right? It's clean, it's happy, it's warm, it's beautiful. And even if it's cold where you're at, it's still beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here. And even if we got a little bit of sadness and heaviness in our heart, we know that everything's happening the way it's supposed to happen, with divine blessings for everyone involved, and we just have to let go and have faith. The whole message is surrender and have faith and trust that the universe knows what's in our highest good, and go with it and accept it and keep our arms open and say, I'm ready, willing, and able for the best to manifest in my life right now, today. Today's the day. All right, so we're gonna start, and we're gonna start with, we've got 3 decks that we're working with today. So I think what we'll do is we'll alternate between the 2 decks, and then we will give a message from the other deck for each. And I've got my phone line on because this girl's got to work. I got to earn a living too. So while I'm doing this, if we get bumped off, we'll have to do 2 parts. Part A and Part B. And like I said, because I draw love and romance into my life and I accept it now, and I release all resistance to money, and I now allow it to flow joyously into my life in any way that Spirit says that it needs to come. So if it comes while I'm doing our reading, we're going to have to say, hold on already. Okay, so the items that you're going to choose from, Ladybug. Ladybug Totem. Ladybug Totem says, your wishes will be fulfilled, but not by force of you, by Spirit's guidance and Spirit's timing, divine timing, but they will be fulfilled. Your wishes will be fulfilled. Sometimes it's not in the way that we imagine, right? So there's that. Then we've got the Soulmate Stone, the yin and the yang, the dark and the light. This is why we came here, to embrace the dark and the light within us. We all have it, right? This is a self-charging crystal. It was formed in the Indian River. It rolls around like this, and all of the stones are the same. All of them. They all are this shape. There's little ones, there's big ones. Pretty cool. It's like the egg of rebirth, right? I love it. The yin and the yang, harmony. So we have the Soulmate Stone. We've got the Ladybug pendant. We've got, I like this. We've got the Amethyst crystal inside of this, inside of this coil. To me, it's like a, I was using it like a holder, but it's like a superpower charger too. I like this. Amethyst is for protection, for healing, for calming. It's a beautiful crystal. It's an incredible crystal. So we have this, the supercharged amethyst. Whoop. Which way do you want to go? This way? There we go. So these 3. And then we have, I'm keeping all of the crystals that I had with Lily over here by my selenite. They're clearing and recharging because they absorbed a lot of sadness and illness, right? And they have to be taken care of. So then we're going to have the angel, the white angel. This angel, interesting. She's an angel, but she got broken right in the middle of her self-worth too, right? Angels walking is what we all are. And notice the scars and the nicks all over us. Just because we have scars and we have made mistakes and we've broken down, doesn't mean we can't pick ourselves back up. Check that out. Check out the scars that we hold. Right? But we're still angels walking. We're still pure, and we still can come back to a place of innocence by letting the past go, forgiving ourselves, realizing the lessons, and moving forward. So those are our 4 items that we choose from. You guys look at those, and you decide what draws you while I shuffle the cards. Woo, stay there. And while I figure out who goes to who. I'll let you know after you've chosen. I'm gonna wait. I'm ready for whatever it takes. The song playing right now. Okay, that goes to that. Ladybug. Amethyst charger. Who is that? So we have air, water, earth, fire. Oh, interesting. Interesting that that's who we got. Okay. So how we're going to do it is anyone who chose the angel, it's also going to be air signs. Anyone who chose the soulmate stone, that'll be water signs. Anyone who chose the ladybug, that will be earth signs. And anyone who chose the amethyst charger, superpower charger, that'll be fire signs. And otherwise, it's just going to be, which ones do you choose? Which are you drawn to? I'm drawn to her. I'm drawn to this. I'm drawn to all of them. So which do I love the most? I love me the most. Isn't that interesting? And I called this air. But I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini rising. I'm a rising from the ashes. I'm the phoenix rising. I like that message for Geminis because we've had a rough time, haven't we? And then I like, okay, I know my order. All right, so if anybody would like help with dream analysis, with private reading, with purchasing any items in my shamanic toolbox, which includes the avian crystal cones, right, for meditation, the crystal clusters, these are crystal clusters, and we've got these little crystal creations. We've got the soulmate, that's interesting. That's interesting. I was going to say the cat collars. Clearly my cat is a soulmate of mine. So we've got Reiki charged healing crystal cat collars and diffuser. We've got the diffuser bracelets, right? But I guess we're making soulmate pendants, necklaces as well. So here's the bracelets, diffuser charm bracelets, but we're going to be having soulmate necklaces as well, where you will choose a crystal for you and a crystal for your soulmate. That just came to me just now, so that's going to be added. I like that. I like that a lot. And then if you can put a diffuser on it, right, your essential oil on it, then you've got the essential oil that is healing, working with you. It smells fantastic. It's drawing you and your soulmate together. Ooh, I love that. Yes. Soulmate necklaces. Here we go. All right, and if I can help you in any way, my website is www.theangelswhisper.com. My email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com. And once you figure out what it is that you would like to have done or how I would work with you, please contact me on my email address. I get notifications right away on my phone. My website will take you to my PayPal, and PayPal will notify me when the payment is done, and we will get going. And what else? If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe so that you get notifications of the messages, and please click like and share. I love your comments. Thank you so much for all the love that you keep sending me about Lily. I realized this morning that her quality of life was gone, and she was tired, and she just wanted to go, but she was such a fighter. She was holding on for me, and I realized that I needed to make that decision to allow her to rest. And I don't feel bad. I don't feel guilty. I feel grateful that I stopped the pain. I allowed her to go. She was just beyond. There was nothing left of her body here. I got that message a while ago that there was somebody that body was ripped away from them, and nothing but their head was left. And it must have been her. I didn't even realize that. Her head was still here, but her body was gone. And it wasn't fair. And it was violently ripped away, which meant it was very, very hard for her. So she was going through way too much. So I feel blessed and happy that she was released into a place of peace and happiness, and that my mom could come pick her up. So I am sad. I miss her. I do. I miss her so much. But I'm happy she's not in pain. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, so for all of those who chose the angel who has recognized his and her self-worth, realizing that the scars we carry are something that we should be proud of and not ashamed of, we move forward with Lily's crystal adorning. Ooh, we're done? It's done charging. Okay. It's done charging and clearing. So we move forward. And we start with air signs. And for air signs, we're going to, I think what we're going to do with this is everybody's going to get a card and then maybe a clarifier. So correct for neutrality on all levels. In what way, which card would be the most applicable and helpful for air signs? Or for those who chose the White Angel of self-worth. Good fortune. Yeah, baby. What did we say? We're ready to release all resistance to money and now allow it to flow joyously into our lives. And we draw love and romance into our lives. And we accept it when? Yesterday? No, now. We accept it right now. This is for abundance. This is for health. This is for love. This is for healing. So for all air signs, and I'm one of you, the message is good fortune. So say, what did we say this morning? We were going to open our arms to the universe and say, thank you. I embrace it. I welcome it now. So soon, good fortune flows into your life. It's going to flow fast, like a freaking rapid river, you know, like you're going to be on that river riding it. And this lady here, she's representing balance, grace, wisdom, intrigue, and mystery. I like that. I like that. So boredom is out. We're in for something fun now. All of the crap in the past, it's out. And now new things come. We bring new things and exciting things into our life. So Spirit wants us to enjoy this time knowing that heaven is smiling down upon us. And my Lily, she's watching over me now too with my mom, sitting there, those two royals on their princess pillows. So recognize that and recognize Spirit is showering us with blessings beyond what we are aware of at this moment. They are on their way. They're on their way. We've got our own personal angels guiding them down here. Beautiful experiences, rich experiences. Look at the color of this. This is wealth, richness, excitement, beauty. This is gorgeousness, right? This is soon going to be coming through into our lives, filled with love. So let's say this. My life is a colorful tapestry of rich experiences. I am grateful for my good fortune. Bam. Bam. You know what? I've changed my mind. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the... Oh, am I using the grace cards? I guess I'm going to get the grace cards. Yesterday I called them the Spirit Oracle cards, but they're not. They're the grace cards. So we're going to do sign by sign like this. We're going to start with Gemini. We're going to go to Libra. And then we're going to go to Aquarius. And we're going to get a clarifier for each. So Gemini. What is the clarifier? I guess maybe it's just Gemini that gets it from the grace cards. Because I heard others get other messages. So let's see. Geminis. What is your clarifier or your additional message? Gratitude. Be thankful. A grateful heart is like a magnet drawing toward it a wealth of abundance. Well, doesn't that go well? Gratitude. We stay in a place of gratitude. We keep our attitude gratitude and we manifest. Beautiful. Ooh, I think I like these all. I think I like these all together. Let's do it for everyone. So Libra. How can we be helped further in regards to this good fortune? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Libra, how can we be helped further in regards to this good fortune in our lives? Wait till you're announced. We've not yet used all of our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. I love this. This always makes me think of Spirit talking to us. Wait till we're announced. Wait till you're announced. We've not yet used all of our graces. We got something up our sleeves. Everyone's competing for a love they won't receive because what the balance wants is release. And that's what I've realized. We need to release, allow, surrender to Spirit and allow them. So what do we hear for the good fortune? When we call upon the divine for guidance and support, we will receive a response. Spiritual signposts will be put in our path to guide us to our highest good. So ask, what do you want me to do? Where should I go? And then release it. Beautiful. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Aquarius, how does it most apply for you? What is our reminder? What is our additional little message in regards to the good fortune in our life? We just need to ask for good fortune in our lives, right, Libra? Bring it. Thank you. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Aquarius, what is our message? Act. Ooh. Charge forward. So in order for you to get this good fortune of blessings and love and abundance into your life, you're being asked to act. Libra was being asked to ask. You're being told to charge forward. When we combine action with unwavering faith, the power of grace will meet our needs. I said that this morning. What was the message that I got? I posted a few things this morning. Song right now, so the cups got broke beneath our feet, but it wasn't my fault. That's not the way we do it, right? We take responsibility for our actions. Today's the day that things get better, but sometimes we have an issue with accepting responsibility for our actions, right? So we have to understand that old ways won't open the new doors. And once we've realized this, then we'll take the steps to change what has not been working to see a different, more productive result, right? This is what we need. And then we need to stop saying I wish and start saying I will. In order to manifest our desires, we must be more than a conscious part of them, more than having it a part of our dream time, right? It's about taking affirmative action to charge forward. We must actively create our future by affirming what we wish to be so and then seeing it as a reality. I would take it one step further by affirming, I am charging forward. I am combining action with unwavering faith, the power of grace, and I know it will meet my needs. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So then we go to, who was that? Air sign. So now we're going to go to the Soulmate stone. I always want to call it the River Ganges, but I can't think of where. Where's the Soulmate stone? I'm going to have to tell you guys. Where is the Soulmate stone formed? Soulmate stone. Where is it? The Soulmate stone. Where's the stone? Where is the river? In India. I know it's in India. I'm doing this because I can't remember the name of the stone. River in India, the Soulmate stone is formed. Lingam. Shiva Lingam. That's it, the Shiva Lingam. Oh, there we go. And it is from a river in India. So this is the Shiva Lingam. You think of Lord Shiva, right? So the Shiva Lingam, it is a cleansing stone, a meditation stone, and it is aligned to the sign of Scorpio. Aren't we in Scorpio sign right now? Didn't we have a full moon in Scorpio? So it's the two-toned, and in ancient Sanskrit, the Shiva Lingam means sign or symbol. They're gathered once a year in a special ceremony, and then they're polished by hand. It's the stone of insight, allowing the user to recognize and let go of things, feelings, emotions that no longer serve or have been outgrown. The lingam represents the center axis of life, connecting Earth with the universe. Think about that. Here's the solid Earth. Here's the sky, right? The universe. I love it. It is the symbolic of the divine creative manifestation, the representative of the power of Shiva, the Lord of creation, and the masculine creative energy. The markings known as yoni symbolize the feminine energy, the seed which is fertilized to manifest the creative power in the dance of the cosmos. Yoo-hoo! Love! All right. So for those who chose the Shiva Lingam stone, which I did, or who is this for? Water signs. All right. Water signs. So we're going to start with Pisces because that's my love and me. Pisces. Who are the others? Scorpio. Cancer. Right? Okay, so we're going to start with the angels, gods, and goddesses for Pisces. Correct for neutrality. For those who chose the Shiva Lingam stone. For Pisces, and for those who chose the Shiva Lingam stone, what is your message most applicable for you today? Correct for neutrality on all levels. I feel good. I feel good. I asked for Lily to just give me a shot, give me a hug, and help me realize that this was all good. I told you I saw 222 when I walked outside of the vet, and I saw 222 when I took that deep breath and I felt that sense of peace come over me. I looked at my clock and it was 222. Everything is happening exactly as it is meant to with divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go and have faith. Let go. Release. Release. It's a blessed thing. It was for everyone. Even though it didn't feel like it, it actually was. Pisces. Angel of communication. Oh, I'm laughing. And you know why. Do not be afraid to tell it like it is. Communicate clearly. Because when we assume things, we make an ass of you and me. When we don't allow others to know what we're feeling or what we're thinking, we only leave them to assume and wonder and be confused. And often, and most always, they confuse themselves by thinking the wrong thing. So one of the major lessons Pisces is to learn in this lifetime is to communicate what you need and what you like. You assume that those around you know what you want or how you feel, but the truth is they don't. So because you have failed to communicate honestly and clearly with you, people end up confused, or at best, like I said, having to guess what it is that you want, what you feel, or what you expect. So don't be afraid to say it the way it is. You're not going to lose anything by stating your truth, simply. You don't have to blame or accuse others in order to speak. We just need to speak. State your case. Now, interesting to me that I said Pisces, where this is supposed to be water signs, but Pisces specifically got this message. So, I'm gonna try and go quickly with this. Pisces, what is your message, your specific message in regards to this? Interesting. Everyone else in air got one card. This card goes to Pisces. Correct for neutrality. This goes to Pisces. What is your... Ooh, butting of heads. Let go of your ego. Let go of your fucking ego. There is no ego in spirit. There is no ego in spirit. There is no pride in love. There's only proud of being in love. Pisces, what is your message? Presence. Your presence is required. Bring your mind into the present moment. Time. Now is the only place to be. Remember we kept getting the message about being in that dreamy space, about the way it used to be. Oh, it used to be like this, and oh, in the future it's going to be like this. And yet now, Spirit says, no. We need to be here and now, right now. That's our message. We are high spiritual creatures. Yes, we are powerful. But we are living now, not in our future, and we definitely don't want to be in our past. We remember our lessons, put them in our tool belt, and bless it and release it. We welcome the future, but we live in the now. Pisces, that is your message. So, I guess there was just double emphasis for Pisces on the angel of communication, because this is for all water signs. So let's ask for all the rest of the water signs. Scorpio, what is your specific message? Correct for neutrality. I did this morning. I spoke. I got no problem speaking. And you know, sometimes you just got to say it the way it is. And when you come from a place of love, but you can only be coming from a place of love when you're honest. Right? No games. Correct for neutrality. You have respect when you're honest. Woo, strength. Scorpio, strength. Face your fear. Every challenge is a blessing in disguise, a gift that makes us stronger, more conscious, and ultimately more alive. So communicate. Face your fear of communication. You're afraid to communicate? No. It's hard for you to do this, but it's a blessing because it's going to make you stronger, more conscious, and more ultimately alive and aware. I love this. I love this. Song right now, Mama Said Don't Give Up. It's a little complicated. I hate to see you waiting. Yeah, my mom hates to see me waiting. My mom was a Cancer, which we're going to now, but she didn't like to wait either. Because when you know what you want it now. You know? When you know where you want to be and what matters the most, you don't want to wait. Why should you? That's why Spirit says to act and speak. Cancer, what is your message? Whoa! Strength. Face your fear, Cancers. Speak up. Every challenge is a blessing in disguise. A gift that makes you stronger, more conscious, and more ultimately alive. Face your fear. You have the strength. You are a human living this experience down here, right? The duality of the dark and the light. But you are also a very, very powerful spirit being. I spoke to somebody in regards to someone I love this morning, and they said, I don't think they're ready. I said, oh, yeah, they're ready. They're ready. I think that you scare them. No, I don't scare them. Their power, their higher self is extremely powerful. They just need to step back into their higher self and step out of their ego to remember the strength that they hold. And that is the case for you, because we all have both within us, right? The dark and the light. We've got the yoni for the feminine. The yoni is the symbol like this, right? And then the masculine is the symbol like this, which is victory. So we have it both within us. So do not be afraid to step up and speak and embrace yourself and the world and that in which you wish to live. All right. Love that. So now we're going to, I'm going to hold this stone today. I love it. I want a little one. Did you guys see my crystal, my post about crystals in your bra? I know that guys don't have a bra, but they got pockets, right? They got shirt pockets and they got pants pockets. And I want to share with you something this morning that I saw, which I love because I am a dragon. Right? And my twin is a dragon, Merlin, the dragonfish. Well, here you see the masculine, the divine masculine, holding that stone. Do you see that Shiva Lingam stone that they're holding? And he's handing it to the divine feminine. This world has been run by men and war for ages. But we know at the end of the Mayan calendar, I was in Sedona the night of the full moon when it came in. It was amazing. This is a statue in Bulgaria symbolizing the divine masculine dragon energy, handing the egg of life over to the divine feminine dragon energy to allow her to rule in this age. This is a symbolic representation of the changing of lodges from the left-hand path back to the right-hand path. This also represents the union of the left and right hemispheres of the brain. The world will become empathetic and heart-blessed instead of world-preserved in greed. Believe in the good things coming. And this is what we call a true partnership. The divine and feminine together in unity, recognizing the dark and the light within us, embracing both. He hands the God angry war off to love and empathy. What would love say? What would love do? It doesn't mean you're a pussy. It doesn't mean you're a wimp. It means you have your power and you recognize your power. But we are the goddesses and we run the world. We run the world because we come from a place of love. You don't have to be a big badass. You don't have to hold this representation of this strong, masculine, powerful. You can cry. We want you to cry. We want to see your soft, gentle side because that shows us your strength. We have recognized that. The divine feminine has been waiting for the divine masculine to step the fuck up. And it's time. It's happening now. Oh, he's ready. He's ready. He's more than ready. So now we go to, who do we have? Earth signs and those who chose the Ladybug. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Hello from the other side is playing. I've tried to call a million times. Every time I call, you're not home. Well, it's because you're calling in spirit and you need to call on the phone. Or you need to call in person. All right, so for Earth signs, we're going to the golden path, the wisdom of the golden path. Correct for neutrality. I think our final message for everyone will be from Nature Speak Oracle. I love that little deck. It's not a big message, but we all need to step into nature in order for us to embrace our divine masculine and feminine. Without the sun and without the moon, the world doesn't work, but we need both. The sun, things grow. The moon moves our water, pulls the tides to and fro. We have to have both. One is not powerful over the other. The sooner people realize that, the more healthy we'll be. For all who chose the Ladybug and our wishes being fulfilled, because they are today, we go to Earth signs as well. So the message for Earth signs, I am truth. I love this. I am truth. You speak the truth. The truth shall set you free, no matter what you believe. No matter what you think, no matter what fallacy you're under, thinking that if you speak the truth, you'll get in trouble, or somebody will hate you or be mad at you, or you'll make it worse for yourself. It will only make it better for you when you speak the truth. That's why the truth shall set you free. So we start with Capricorn. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So Capricorn, what is the side message that applies to you in regards to the truth? Correct for neutrality on all levels. For Capricorns, what is the side message that applies to you in regards to the truth? I am truth. I like that. I am truth. Hold on. I'm going to hold that to the side because we have more to say about I am truth. I am truth. In what way? You haven't been wanting to speak your truth. You have been worried that it was going to harm you, just like I said, or harm somebody else. But she's dressed in green, which is love and healing and growth. So this is encouraging you to speak your truth. Isn't it interesting? This is our theme today, right? Allow people to know what you feel. Allow them to know what your feelings are. And in order to do that, sometimes, yes, it requires courage on your part, but it's necessary. This is all about growth, our evolving from one state to the next. We are moving up. When my little girl went to spirit, something inside of me died and changed. And this is a rebirth. This isn't just me. Everyone is feeling this. And we need to embrace it. And if you are afraid to speak your truth, recognize that you will accomplish what might seem impossible to yourself and others. Lighten up. Grab the joy in your life. Take a sweet drink from Spirit's message that they're telling you. Your life-giving water is speaking your truth. Hummingbird shouldn't fly, should it? It shouldn't be able to fly, but look how magical it is. It can stand there and fly. You can do this. You have fear of speaking your truth? No reason for you to have any fear. Spirit is backing you. They're asking you to do this. And when they ask us to do something, they know it's in our highest good. It's going to help us release whatever burdens that have been carrying us, because we want freedom. That's what Spirit said. Release, let go. It's allowing us to feel free of the burdens of whatever it is that's been holding us back. Our pain, our worry, our sadness, our doubt, our fear. It's all bullshit. So know, when the truth is spoken from a place of love, it will not hurt anyone. It will not. If your intention is, what would love say, what would love do, you will not hurt another. And if when you speak bluntly and honestly, it bristles someone's feelings a little bit, and maybe some people will be disappointed, maybe some people will even become angry, but that will resolve. It will be dissolved, and eventually it will be replaced with respect, because you are respected when you speak your truth. That's what I said this morning. Honesty and clear communication. It's the best for everyone concerned. The truth shall set you free. That's our title for our meeting today. The truth shall set you free. So you can affirm, my heart is my truth. I express myself clearly always, and I move through life with ease and harmony. My favorite word. Okay. So, Cancer. Was it Cancer? No, we did water signs. We're doing Cappies. Capricorns. You gotta speak your truth. And you know what? And maybe someone's gotta speak their truth to you. And maybe you'll be disappointed. Maybe you'll be angry. Maybe you'll be sad. But eventually, you'll understand. And you will respect. Because what is not respected is passive-aggressive behavior. When people feel something, and you know when somebody feels something and they don't say it, just speak your fucking truth, right? So right now, you are meant to be present, in the now. Bring your mind into the present moment. Time. Now is the only place to be. This is a place where you speak your truth. This is the place where you are your truth. This is where you embrace those who speak the truth to you. Not thinking about what it was, not thinking about what it will be, but thinking about the way it is, the truth of the matter. That's how our wishes will be fulfilled. For Taurus, how does it apply for you in your life? Correct for neutrality. Woo! Taurus, a mirror. Learn to see God's presence in everyone you meet. So when we speak our truth, maybe we're angry at someone. Maybe somebody's angry at us. Maybe we're disappointed in someone. But we realize that what we recognize in another is a mirror of something within ourselves that's reaching out to be healed. Something that we may not want to look at. So Spirit is saying, this is truth. I am truth. I will recognize the mirror today in what I see. Learn to see God's presence in everyone you meet. If there's a mirror in front of you, this one holds the same values and principles and goodness as you do. Virgos, how does this apply in your life? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Virgos, how does this apply in your life? About speaking your truth and having your wishes fulfilled in doing so. How can you have your wishes fulfilled in speaking your truth? Virgos. Mindfulness. Manage your mind. When we direct our thoughts and words towards the outcome we most desire, we ignite grace. So your intention, it's about your intention. My intention is that things go smoothly. My intention is that I'm understood the way I wish to be understood. My intention is that I reach the hearts of everyone involved. My intention is that the outcome is positive for everyone. Manage your mind. When we direct our thoughts and words towards the outcome we most desire, we ignite grace. We take control of our mind. We can't control the past. We can't control the future, but we can't control the events outside of ourselves, but we can control how we react or how we act. So instead of being the reaction, we want to be the action. We want to take control of our lives by managing our thoughts. You get to choose what you get to think when you wake up. When you wake up feeling like shit, you change that. You call upon Spirit and ask for help in doing so, and then you manage your mind. And then you choose your words carefully. I release all resistance to money. I now allow it to flow joyously into my life instead of saying, I don't have the money. I draw love and romance into my life, and I accept it now instead of saying I'm afraid of it. It's never worked out before. Think consciously of the way you speak. Direct your thoughts in the words towards the outcome that you desire, and you will ignite grace. That is speaking truth. Beautiful. Beautiful. So now we go to the Amethyst Charger and fire signs. The Amethyst Charger. It's us charging in, right? Amethyst Charger. I like that. Oh my gosh, I thought of something this morning. I wondered if Lily wanted me to get a little friend for Liger, because he always wanted to be friends with Liger, and she fought him. She was so difficult. You know, she was definitely a loner. She didn't want anyone in her life. She wanted to be alone. She wanted to be the only one. And she didn't have much time, I guess, and she realized she just really needed that healing, and he allowed her to have that time and space, right? But he's always wanted to have a friend. He's lost his brother, and he wants to have a friend. So I asked, am I meant to get him a little friend? And my landlord said, no, I don't think it's, I thought about that yesterday, that it wasn't right to bring another animal in because there's been so upset. And I said, yeah, but he was always wanting a friend. And yesterday, something popped up on my page. I was shocked when I saw it. I don't know why this is coming up right now. I think it's because of the name. I was thinking of, I loved her name, Lily. She was such a tiny little lily flower, right? But she was a tiger lily. She was strong. And what popped up on my page yesterday was from Sedona. I'm on the Sedona's, the Humane Society of Sedona, because it is the most beautiful place that I have been in care for animals. Oh my God, it's like a hotel. They love them. They have yards for them to run in. It's beautiful. I've never been to a place like that. They post all of the pictures for cats and dogs that come in that are lost and found, and ones that go up for adoption. And yesterday, we got, brace yourself, folks, this sweet starving kitty was found on Sunshine Lane here in Sedona. She's emaciated and horribly matted, but it's very sweet, so she belongs to someone. No tags or microchip were found. If you recognize, please call ASAP. And then they showed me this little Lily, emaciated like my little chicken, a very sweet little girl. And I wrote to them immediately. And I asked about her. I said, how old do you think she is? And the woman wrote back and said she thought she was about 3 to 6, which was interesting because for them to read her age as that young was amazing, because when we brought Lily in, they thought she was about 5 the first time when she got real healthy. And then when she was sick, they thought she was like 10 or 12. But they think she's 3 to 6. And I said, no, she said, am I the owner? And I said, no. But I told them, I told them I'd let my Princess Tiger Lily go to sleep. I rescued her from the street, starving. And she had her 3 years, she was never strong after all that she had endured. Her claws had been removed, and whoever did it ripped her knuckles out too. She looked like this little one. So much strange that the day after my princess went to sleep, this one comes and I'm still crying. And then I said, how does the kitty respond around other cats? I've got a 25-pound Maine Coon. If her owners don't come forward, and she's been checked out for illness, I may come for her. So she said she'll touch base if the owners don't come forward and if she's able to heal from her emaciated condition. And I said, don't give up on her. My baby was 5 pounds and she came back with love and holistic health, food and healing. So that energy is out in the world. I always go for a rescue animal, but when I saw Amethyst the Charger, I thought, that's her name. If that kitty comes forward, that's her name. Amethyst the Charger. Strong. And maybe right now what I'll do is, I'm recognizing that right now because I'm getting prickles in my hands. I am to charge this amethyst. And as I look at this, I've never noticed this before. It's actually a leaf. It's a leaf. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's incredible. Remember I said yesterday, I saw a white butterfly flying by and I thought that was my lily flying free? It wasn't. It was a leaf falling off a tree. It's a cottonwood tree. Cottonwood is right there next to Sedona. And there were cottonwood leaves that were flying. And remember how I said that you want to be with someone in your life that's like the roots, right? The roots are the ones that hold on, that hold the tree up. And then there are the ones that are like branches, that some of them are there to support you, but some let you down. And then there are those who come into your life like leaves. They're beautiful while they're there, but then they blow away. And that's what Lily did. And this amethyst is a leaf. Can you see it? It's a beautiful leaf. And this little amethyst leaf is going to be charged And I'm going to put this little girl, this little amethyst, inside that coil, that copper coil of energy. And I'm asking right now, so if any of you right now have anyone in your life that you want to send this healing energy to, we're going to right now perform Reiki energy. I'm going to move it over here so that it focuses on Amethyst. Amethyst, where is she? And you know why? Oh my God, I just thought of something. My grandma, her name was Amy. That was her real name, Amelia. And she was a horse. She was an Aries horse. And so right now, this little amethyst, we're going to send this Reiki charged healing energy to her. I'm also sending this to my twin soul. I'm sending this also to my daughter, to my son, to Liger, to myself, and I'm sending it all out to you. So I call upon Archangel Metatron to come forward. I'm going to work through this little kitty like I worked through Lily. And I'm asking Archangel Michael to come stand guard. And we're asking Metatron to come and open up and clear and balance her chakras. And now, Michael is standing guard because we don't want any of us to have our crown open without protection. So now we ask the Father, I'm asking the Father to fill me with divine healing energy at this time, and fill me from my crown, all the way from my root, all the way up. Let me know when I'm filled. Okay, so now I have been filled to capacity so that I can now be a channel. And I'm calling in the Reiki masters that came before. This little one's got blue eyes. I'm calling the Reiki masters right now. I've asked for healing energy. I've asked for long distance Reiki healing. And I've asked for it to go to this little one. And now, and for you guys, whoever it is that's going through, imagine it for yourself, for the ones, everyone that was involved. If they accept this energy, it will go to them. If they don't, it will come back to you. So it's not wasted. She will accept it. She's asking for it. I can see it in her eyes. It doesn't matter if she's someone else's cat and they pick her up. I'm giving her this healing. And I've named her Amethyst. So for the ones that I love and for you that I send it to, for you who want to be a part of this, just say, I am willing. And we ask now that the Reiki energy go in through the crown, and we ask that it go through and it fill their entire body. We ask that it go and fill their organs, their vital organs. I ask that it go in through their bloodstream, their cells, their bones, their tissue, their teeth. We ask that their auric field be surrounded in this healing energy. We ask that once all of this is filling, all cells have plumped up, cells that were no longer healthy and vital, we ask that the Reiki attach to it and pull on it. And that when this excess energy has been released, it pulls with it and it releases it as well. It will release through a bowel movement, through sweat, through urine, whatever way Spirit wishes for it to be most easily, smoothly, and comfortably released. It could come through in a sigh. I don't know. Whatever, it has to happen. But it won't happen until all of the energy has been absorbed in all the places that it needs to be. Any wires that are crossed over in an incorrect way, we ask that the wires move in a proper, harmonious, healing way. That everything connects and charges in a correct manner. We see the cells as little warriors fighting and strengthening this one, charging this one. We wrap this one in this copper wire of healing. We see it like an energy swirl going around. And this little amethyst is right inside. We ask also, when we have Michael here, this is for protection and healing, to go around and fill not only the inside but the outside with protection and healing. We ask, once this is filled, within the next hour, there'll be a release of some sort. And then as it needs to be released, it will. I asked Archangel Metatron to close it off. We asked the Reiki Masters to close off the opening in the crown. Shokore, shokore, shokore. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. The remainder of this healing Reiki energy and our Father's unconditional healing, loving light will stay inside as whatever condition this body needs, whether this body needs to feel it in a cooling, peaceful way, or whether this body needs to feel it in a warm, loving embrace. Whatever else Spirit deems necessary, we ask that these ones feel this warm, loving hug of unconditional love. Amen. Amethyst. I dubbed the Amethyst. I love that. All right, Amethyst the Charger. So we are going to Angels, Gods, and Goddesses. I'm going to write today and ask how she's doing. I might be taking a trip to Amethyst. We'll see. Correct for neutrality on all levels. And if that little baby decided, like Lily, that it was too much in this world, she came in to get her final love. She came in to get the love and acceptance and be wrapped in the love of angels and know that there was someone that cared. There were more than someone that cared, and the angels are there to accept her. So we will release that to Spirit and allow them to decide what it is. And for you, and for all the ones that you sent that love and healing to. Yesterday, a friend of mine on Facebook posted that her son was in a coma. And I couldn't help but think of that message, death shall not take him. Bridget St. Villarreal, her son Nathan was in a coma and he was on life support. And I heard that in my head. The message was, remember I said maybe it wasn't for Lily. Maybe it was for someone else. So we all prayed and we all went forward. And we got a message this morning, 2 hours ago. A good update on my son Nathan. They just took him off life support and he is breathing on his own. His brain is trying to wake up and he's sleeping. He's going to be okay. Thank you all for praying for him. I keep telling him how many friends he has that love him. And I got to tell you, there's nothing stronger than our soul family. The connection that we have is just fucking amazing, you guys. We don't even know one another personally, and yet we love each other. That is what the soul connection is all about. That is what the United Collective is about. That is why the Divine Masculine handed this soulmate stone to his Divine Feminine to awaken everyone to love and recognize that through love, anything is possible. Love heals, bullies, anger, fear, sickness, and even death. It may not have been for my Lily. It may have been for him. So for fire signs and Amethyst the Charger, what is our main message? Song right now, I like myself better when I'm with you. I put the most beautiful collar on. I didn't want to put a collar on Liger and Lily, right? I felt it was nice for them to have freedom. And then I realized, you know what? That collar means I love you. You belong to me and I belong to you. So the collar that I got for them at the time, there was a black one and there was a turquoise one. That's all they had at the time. So I gave Lily the turquoise one and Liger the black one when I was gone, so my landlord could put a tag on them so that in case they went somewhere. But I took the turquoise one, which is my soul color, and I put it on Liger with a big bell, big fat bell, but not an annoying sounding bell, you know, a duller sounding bell, more like a loving bell. And I put it around his neck, and I said, I'm putting this around your neck because I want you to know that you are loved, and you are mine, and you are my soul color. You belong to me, and I belong to you. Okay, fire signs. What is our main message? Angel of Finances. Right on. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive because you deserve them. Yes, we do. Yes, we freaking do. And we draw money, abundance, wealth, and into our lives with no resistance, with ease. We allow it to flow joyously into our lives. Yes, we do. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for the beautiful abundance and the abundance that comes to us in the way of our finances, because we live in this world that needs money to pay bills, right? So we're going to honor and give thanks for these blessings that we are about to receive. Remember the words that we have to choose, right? We are about to receive a substantial amount of money, or a steady stream of money is now flowing into our lives because of our faith that the universe will provide for us and our strong commitment to our life's purpose. And this is the angel of finances that comes before us with these beautiful crystal blue eyes to remind us that the external wealth, that just simply mirrors what we believe inside, right? So we can choose to see that the world has nothing, that it's lacking for us, that it's not there for us, that it's bad and that it's sad and that it's so many people, even spiritual people, are saying, you know, this world is nearing its end. This world is not nearing its end. What's nearing its end is the way people have been thinking about things. We can choose to believe and honor this world and the belief that the universe is on our side. Song right now, you really love me after all. Do you really love me after all? Yes, the universe loves you, right? Money's just energy. It's an exchange, and we need that. It's like a barter system. Unfortunately, we don't, trade haircuts for the rent. Although I do. My landlord says, take this off the rent, cut my hair, do this for me, take that off the rent, But in the world, the taxes that we owe to the government, we got to pay with cash. So right now, we recognize that this is just an exchange, and by the love and the honor that we give to others in this world, the universe gives us back in the form of coin. So give thanks for the blessings we're about to receive. And remember, the money that you get, you make sure you put that to good use and you bless that money and you feel honored with it. When you invest it in ways that will further your own life purpose in helping others as well as your family and self. And you look to the long term as far as that and the goals for progressively moving forward in your life. Love it. Do you really love me after all? It's so funny, this one singing this song. You really love me. I'm gonna have to say these words because clearly they need to be spoken out loud. I love Christina Aguilera anyway. I'm sure it's her, isn't it? You make me better. You make me better. I like that. You make me want to be a better person. You make me better. Do you really love me after all? Underneath it all. And it's interesting because, no doubt, underneath it all, it's because a lot of times we get into a place where we're sad and things go wrong and we wonder, is God really on our side? Are you really there? Where are you, God? I think of that song, Where Were You? You found me. Where were you? Where were you? We're gonna hear both of these because people need to hear it right now. Where were you? I'm the worst typer. Where were you? You found me. I think it might be the fray. You found me just a little late. You found me just a little late, and I think I found my Lily just a little late. But that's okay, I loved her. It is the fray. So we're going to give you both of these messages. There are times when I want something more, someone more like me. There's times when this dress rehearsal seems incomplete. But you see the colors in me like no one else, and behind your dark glasses, you're something else. You're really lovely underneath it all. You really want to love me underneath it all. I'm really lucky underneath it all. You're really lovely. You know some real bad tricks, and you need some discipline, but lately you've been trying really hard and giving me your best. And you give me the most gorgeous sleep that I've ever had. And when it's really bad, I guess it's not that bad. You're really lovely underneath it all. You want to love me underneath it all. I'm really lucky underneath it all. You're really lovely. So many moons that we have seen stumbling back next to me. I've seen right through and underneath. And you make me better. I've seen right through and underneath, and you make me better. Better. You're my real Prince Charming. Like the heat from the fire, you were always burning, and each time you're around, my body keeps calling for your touch, your kisses, your sweet romancing. There's an underside to you, and that's where this woman that I adore. Aside from your temper, everything is secure. You're good for me, baby. Of that I'm sure. Over and over again, I want more. You've used up all of your coupons, and all you've got left is me. And somehow I'm full of forgiveness. I guess it's meant to be. You're really lovely underneath it all. You really want to love me underneath it all, and I'm really lucky underneath it all. You're really lovely. We need to believe that. We need to know that. And if this isn't speaking about a twin soul in your life or a soulmate, it's your father and your angels telling you they want to love you, and you are really lovely, and you are really lucky. But you have to believe this because this message came forward. I found God on the corner of First and Amistad, where the West was all but one, all alone, smoking his last cigarette, and I said, "Where have you been?" He said, "Ask anything. Where were you when everything was falling apart?" All my days spent by the telephone that never rang. And all I needed was a call that never came from the corner of First and Amistad. Lost and insecure. You found me, lying on the floor, surrounded, surrounded. Why? Why did you have to wait? Where were you? Where were you? Just a little late. You found me. You found me. In the end, everyone ends up alone, losing her. The only one who's ever known who I am, who I'm not, and who I want to be. No way to know how long she'll be next to me. Lost and insecure. You found me. You found me. Lying on the floor, surrounded, surrounded. Why did you have to wait? Where were you? Where were you? Just a little late. You found me. You found me. Early morning city breaks. I've been calling for years and years and years, and you never left me no messages. You never sent me no letters. You got some kind of nerve, taking all I want. Lost and insecure. You found me, lying on the floor. Where were you? Where were you? Lost and insecure. You found me, lying on the floor, surrounded, surrounded. Why did you have to wait? Where were you? Where were you? Just a little late. You found me, but why did you have to wait to find me? To find me? Because you are found. You're never forgotten. You're never alone. We just have to recognize that we deserve it and reach for it, and don't push away what our soul's longing for. Don't look to other people. Look to Spirit to help you. Call on Spirit. They can't help you if you don't ask for everything. And then you trust that they will bring it to you in the way that is best for you. It may not come in the way that you think, but it will come in the way that's best for you. Sometimes we have to be down on our knees. Sometimes we have to bend, but we won't be forgotten. So for Aries, how do the finances, what is our message in regards to finances and the honoring and giving thanks for the blessings that we're about to receive? What is our message? Partnership and compassion. Be gentle with yourself. You're a magnificent soul. God speaks to us through people. We are ambassadors of grace for one another. Partnership, compassion. Because of compassion, a partnership comes to us. We are in partnership with Spirit. We are in partnership with the divine. We are in partnership with one another. Our finances come to us because of our compassion. We need to recognize that we are magnificent, and we must be kind and gentle to ourselves as well. Recognizing that we are ambassadors of grace for one another. Song right now. You don't know the half of the abuse. Please don't make any sudden moves. This one. All my friends are heathens. Take it slow. You don't know the half of the abuse. We've all been through things in our lives. We don't deal with outsiders very well. We say newcomers have a different smell. Trust issues. Back turned. We can smell your intentions. You never know the freak show sitting next to you. You never know the murderer sitting next to you. This is fear, trust. I've been hurt. So we need to have compassion and love for ourselves, recognizing we deserve. Look at this. This is sacral chakra, the seat of sexual energy and creativity. The angel of finances is honoring you, and they're bringing blessings into your life. And it has to do with the compassion that you have given, but that you deserve. It has to do with a partnership with you and the divine, and with the soul family and the loved ones in your life. We go from this to this. So to me, this is just the word trust. This is about trust. I said yesterday, I don't trust. I don't trust you. You've let me down. But if we don't trust, we can't have a partnership with Spirit or with others. Someone said to me yesterday, trust is your resistance. So that's why we have to release. Recognize that we don't have to be alone. We don't have to feel out in the cold. We have to open our heart. This is the Grail Knight, wrapped in love, in armor. But this night, the cups got broke beneath our feet. All of us. You don't have to wear your armor. Not with Spirit. There is compassion and love coming forward. Interesting. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Interesting that that comes with finances. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Well, through finances, it's going to come through in a partnership. Partnership with the divine, a partnership with someone else. That's how your finances are going to be improving. Because of the compassion that you've shown, because Spirit is bringing compassion to ourselves, because we recognize that we deserve it. Interesting. Or maybe you are going to be compassionate and you're going to give to others, help others, coming from a place of compassion. When we give, we receive. So now we go to Leos. How does this apply in your life? Dance. Ooh, I love to dance. When we ask for guidance, take action, and put our faith in the outcome that we can't yet see, we've begun to dance with grace. That's why we say, I release all resistance to money, and I now allow it to flow joyously into my life. Right? As it's already here. I draw love and romance into my life, and I accept it now. I draw guidance into my life. It comes to me easily, fluidly. I'm able to understand it and follow the direction with ease. And it manifests beautiful things into my life. It's about our words, dancing, moving in harmony with the universe, moving in harmony. Remember, we can't dream about it. We get the action. We don't get the guidance before asking. We have to ask. Spirit can't step in. We have free will. So we ask. Then we get the guidance, and then we act on it. Then we put faith in, it's going to happen, right? It's like going to McDonald's. You order your meal, and you step back. You don't stand there at the counter ordering the meal over and over again. You're going to piss everyone off, and they're going to say, you know what? Give everybody their order first besides that person. You've already put your order in. You expect the order to come. So when we ask for guidance, we take the action Spirit guides us to take. We put faith and trust in the outcome, even if we don't see it. It's here. Our angels have told us, money is steadily coming into you at this time. Have faith. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Last one. Sagittarius. How do the angel of finance affect you in your life, or what do they have to say to you? Archangel Ariel is the angel of finances. If you want to speak to her personally, she's also the angel of animals. So that's why I feel like, you know, I was taught a lot through my little Lily. Be strong, right? There's a way. It may not be the way you think. So sometimes we have to change our perspective, step outside of the box, and surrender it to Spirit and let them handle it. I told you guys, Lily was my mom. And my mom told me that she would take care of my finances. When my brother stole my inheritance, she said, don't take your brother to court. That's your family. I'll take care of you. So when Lily went, I said to my mom and Lily, okay, you take care of me then. You handle. I'm asking for you to step forward. And here it is. So Sagittarius, what is your message? Receive. Hell yeah. When we open ourselves up to others, we open ourselves up to the abundance of the universe. So how do we get this money? By welcoming it. I receive it. I resist nothing. I release all resistance. And I allow it to flow joyously into my life. My arms are open. My heart is open. I receive. Sometimes people have an issue with receiving. Sometimes I did. I did for many, many years. It was very difficult for me to accept kindness on the behalf of others. It really, really was. I felt like I had to work to earn everything. I had to struggle, and I had to slam my head against a wall. That's the Aries Caesarean baby talking. I felt like I needed to do that. And I have recognized that it isn't about pride. To me, it was. I was too proud to accept help from others. I never asked my mother for a dime. I never asked my father for a dime. I never asked my grandmother for a dime. But all the other family members did. I didn't. I struggled. I did it myself because I thought that that was respectful. But I didn't have to make it harder on myself than it need be. And sometimes we have to humble ourselves in order to be receiving help. If you need help financially, you ask for help. And if somebody wants to help you in a way that you hadn't thought of, don't prickle and think that it's humiliating, embarrassing, or beneath you, that you shouldn't accept something like that. Because if you are someone who gives, like I give all the time. It makes me feel good. I love doing this. It's my path. But why should I only feel that beautiful energy? It's a beautiful energy to give. I've often said, wouldn't it be fun if you had a lot of money to just do something for somebody that they couldn't do on their own? Wouldn't that be the funnest thing in the world? Wouldn't you love to be like a gazillionaire and you could just say, I'll take care of it here? How fun. It's a beautiful gift. Spirit gives to us all the time. in many different ways from love. It's an act of love. And to receive is also an act of love. You're allowing someone else the beauty of giving to you. I have had beautiful things given to me. I've had beautiful paintings. I've had care packages sent to me. I've had crystals sent to me. I welcome all of it. I don't feel like a beggar. I give all the time. I deserve it. That's another thing. We have to realize that we are worthy in order to receive. There's a giving and there's a taking. We can't be always the one with the handout expecting the world to owe us a living and to pay our way, right? We got to do our part. But it's a give and take, remember? There's a giving and receiving. So we're being told that when we open ourselves up to others, we open ourselves up to the abundance of the universe and allow ourselves to receive. Or maybe you're the one that's going to do this for someone else, because all of these messages are for you or for someone in your life, right? All right, this is awesome. I love this reading. I really did. This is beautiful. I appreciate it all. And now I'm going to ask for a message, as I said, for everyone, from the Nature Speak Oracle, and it's by Ted Andrews. I love Ted Andrews. He's a shaman like me. He's all about animals, right? The animal messengers. And we are animals. I use the animal deck that I have when I do love readings because they carry the same qualities as us. You know, my landlord was talking to me about how he went through the house yesterday talking to all the cats. They were all upset after Lily went. They all knew something was wrong. And he sat down with each of them and had a discussion with them, and I did too. You know, people say cats don't get depressed. Cats don't understand that. Yes, they do. I will tell you that yes, they do, because I spoke to them as a child, and I spoke to Lily and Liger in my dreams. They had conversations. They do understand. They are our guides. Our pets, people just underestimate spirit. They really do. They are also spirit creatures. And our pets that come into our home, they choose us. We think we choose them, but they choose us. And they are our guardian angels. And do you know that your pets never leave you? They always will stay at your side. They're loyal in life as they are in death. They stay with you. I saw Liger looking all around yesterday. He ran through the room. He looked over to the side, and I said, is Lily already with us? Is she here? Could have been Tiki. I don't know who was here. But I got to tell you, your animals are your angels. So respect them. Nature is very, very powerful. And our love and our protection of it is very, very important. That's why Spirit wants us all to be vegetarians and not eat our animals, who are our guides and our messengers. My God, they're your angels. Maple upside down. So relationship balance. So right now there's a relationship that's out of balance. Maple tree. I love the maple tree. Think of the sweet maple syrup. So we talked about the leaves, right? About the roots being the strong base, the people in our lives that we want. We want to have the roots, the ones that hold the tree up, right? And then there are the branches, the ones who some of them let us down. Some of them are there for us and we can go out on a limb. Sometimes they go out on a limb for us. And some are these beautiful leaves that are so glorious, and the colors that they go through before the maple leaves drop. Oh my gosh. But it's talking about relationship balance. So what it's telling you right now is that the imbalances in your life, in relationships, within ourselves, and the important relationships in our lives, they've become too one-sided. And it's not healthy. Because what do we talk about? There needs to be a yin and a yang. There needs to be a give and a take, right? Because of the way things have been in our lives, the way that the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine, the electrical and the magnetic, they're out of balance. And because of that, our intuition gets fucked up. And what it does is it starts to affect our health. When we give, it drains us, right? When we take, we become very greedy and gluttonous and angry and suspicious and negative. It goes both ways. So we have to look to balance the physical as well as the spiritual in our lives. Think about that. That's another message. We live in a spirit world, but we live in this physical life. We have to be involved in all of it. We can't be too locked up in our heads, locked away in spirit, locked away in meditation, up in the mountain praying. We have to become a part. Again, we can't be separate. We have to have an involvement taking place in our lives. So when we begin to balance the physical and the spiritual in our own personal lives, then the other opposites in our lives also will begin to harmonize and work together. So I was speaking to a client yesterday. He's a new client. I like him. He's from Hawaii. His name's Marv. He lives in Maui. I love Maui. And he has a very strong spiritual connection to someone, and they're not in balance right now. They're not in harmony. They haven't come back together yet. And I said, you know, what we do is the message was, it's very clear that you both have this spiritual connection. You dream together. You love one another. The energy between you is there, but she's still at a place of pride. She hasn't dropped her ego in order to come forward and speak her truth. She needs to embrace her fear of what others may think, recognizing her own self-worth and what she wants, and letting go of her pride and realizing there is no love and pride. This person loves me and I love them. What's holding me back? But until that is able to happen, I said, you need to allow her to do that. She needs to work. That's her lesson. But in the meantime, what we do is we work on ourselves. We work on loving ourselves, bringing ourselves back into harmony and balance, recognizing our own self-worth, associating with people deserving of our energy, sharing and exchanging energy with loved ones in spirit, soul family. If our physical family and friends are not energetically positive for us, we step away and we recognize the power that we need to embrace is within our soul family. That's the electrical charge that we want. Like this little amethyst. This electric coil needs to be charged with positive energy. So this is the message that Spirit wants for us to think about today. Either what relationships in our life are out of balance and why, and if we have done our part, what do we need to do within ourselves to bring ourselves back into balance? I'm going to ask for one more message. Winter in reverse. Now this is interesting because what did I say about going in, right? About being the hermit. It's not about that in the relationship. It's not about being solo. This message is telling you to go within. But look at the difference between these colors. It's interesting. Fall, winter. What I heard is when you fall in love with yourself or another, it's called falling in love because you can't help it. And you just slip and fall in love. Here, you're frozen. Your emotion is frozen. So your emotion is frozen within yourself or within a relationship. You've had time to go in. And when things are frozen, it feels like things are immobile. It's hard to find your emotional water. It's hard to find the food that you need to take in to nourish you. The conditions are harsh that we have to face. And there's a winter in our life right now. Some part of our life we are experiencing a winter. I did with Lily, right? And when that happens, it's about conserving our energy, being strong and resilient in a place of shelter and standing our ground, however, and persisting, recognizing that winter doesn't last, right? When winter is over, we will be stronger. But we've been asked to come out of this place of winter. We have been wintering far too long. We've gone over and over. We've been wintering over and over. It's like a non-ending snowstorm that needs to stop. We need to bring back. It's like we're going in reverse. We're going in reverse. We're in Mercury retrograde. That's what's going on. We're going back. We're looking back. We're warming things up. We're looking at the red and the yellow, the sacral chakra and the solar plexus, the seat of creativity and sexual energy, and the message of, I am worthy, I am deserving, I can do anything I set my mind to. I am strong, I am resilient, I am part of this earth, I am grounded. I am here in the now. We're going backwards in some ways. I'll leave you with that. And I've enjoyed this reading very, very much. Thank you for being here with me. I feel energized, I feel positive, I feel happy and hopeful. I'm looking at a beautiful seagull right now. Seagull represents freedom. I don't know if you guys can see her. Oh, she's pretty. Let's go outside and look at her. She's big. I get small ones and big ones here. This one's big. Can you see her? I usually call her Jonathan Livingston Seagull, but today she's a female. There she is, see? Going across the water. She's pretty. It's very warm out here today. Very interesting to me that the day is so warm. Very, very interesting. It's going to start to rain in a couple days. Very, very heavily. But right now, it's very, very warm. So we can use that energy right now. We look up at the divine masculine right there, and we ask the Father to fill us. Are you ready, guys? Open your crown. Archangel Metatron, stand here with us. Archangel Michael, stand here with us. And we ask that our crown be opened. First, we balance and clear our chakras. And then we ask the Father to fill us with this divine, healing, loving energy. I can't even see it. I hope that we're getting a good visual for you guys. But fill us with that divine, masculine, healing energy. Oh, it feels good, you guys. It feels good. I can feel it already moving in. It starts at the bottom and it comes up through past all of our chakras. Mine's already reached my solar plexus and it's spinning. But it ignites all the chakras and it starts moving them. They've already been aligned. Now they're being supercharged and refilled. This is healing, loving, powerful energy from the divine masculine and our loving Father filling us all the way up. Ooh, mine's through. Now it's past my heart, going into my throat. Whew. Past our third eye, up, out, over our crown. It explodes through the top like a volcano, pours down around the outside of us. Everything that's in us, within us, that was feeling sad, weak, negative, any negative thoughts, feelings, and energies that were within us have been burned away, have been replaced with this healing, loving energy. And anything on the outside of us, as it pours down the round of the outside of us, anything that's come against us or anything toxic or any debris, psychic debris that has come against us, it's melted off. Oh, it feels amazing. It feels so warm. My whole core is warm. And then we see it hit the water. And when it hits the water, it cools into a titanium rainbow sheeting, mirrored coating. It's all around us. We are completely healed, protected, and shielded right now, in ourselves and on the outsides of us. It's mirrored, which is beautiful because the rainbow sheeting, the rainbow talks about good things after a storm. Anything or anyone that comes against us in a negative way, we don't feel that energy coming in towards us because we have a reflective mirrored sheeting. But because everything inside of us is filled with unconditional loving light, that energy is emanating from us, even towards those who would do something against us. That's how love heals. Because we hope that they're affected by our reflection, their own reflection. We hope that they see their reflection in the love that we send out. Only love can come in to us right now while we're this shielded, and only love comes out from us right now. It's a beautiful place and beautiful energy to hold. My little Lily's down there by the water. She's close because water is the greatest divine channel of energy and healing. It's a receptor. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading.